Pleasant good day. My name is Selvyn Kennedy from Great Anglican Church, New Grant, welcoming you to the #1 podcast in the Anglican Outlook Diocese of Trinidad and Tobago, Conversation with Anglicans. Today I have another special guest. It's a familiar face. I would like to introduce to you Ms. Pamela Redhead. Welcome to Conversation with Anglicans. How are you today?
Good afternoon, Selvyn. And I'm okay. I'm quite all right. And how are you? I'm keeping as well as I could.
I'm okay. Nice weather we have been here today in my side.
Yes, in Princestown, the weather is very good today. Yesterday we had a lot of rain.
Yes. So could you tell the listening public or the viewers a little bit about yourself?
All right. Now, I was, because you asked me about all of this, I was thinking, I suddenly wonder where to start, because at my age, it's a whole life that went through,
Yeah.
So I am a second child in a family of 4, but we came from a family of active church workers. Mainly Roman Catholics, but some of us are Anglicans, so I am one of the proud Anglicans. Maybe some people will describe, people like me as a church mouse type, because you're always there and you do a bit of everything. If I kind of look back at some of the things that I've done at church, it's kind of baffling when, somebody will ask you, well, how long you work at this or that? For example, I would say I did Sunday school, but for about 25 years. I did Vacation Bible School. I have about 50 years experience there. It's unbelievable. I was a rector's warden for about 20 years. I did altar work with the Sanctuary Guild for about 10 years. Work on a number of church committees like landed buildings and stuff for I don't know how long. Then the Senior Activity Center that we have, well, I started that one. That's about 10 years. I kind of did my diploma in theology. But out of church, I worked with the Girl Guides Association too, for about, forever. Forever. I started as a brownie, came through junior guides and rangers, etc. And then I gave about 35 years leadership. So I've been kind of busy all my life there. Right? In and out of church.
And I know you was a member in the St. Stephen Anglican Church. You've been there for a long time, yes?
For a lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah, lifetime. You see, yes, you have to go out sometimes, for example, when you're studying and all of that, but there's a commitment. So, you always come back on a weekend, you come home, you go to church or whatever. So you stay around all the time, just a commitment to the church and to God.
Yes. So who inspired you to start off with the leadership and to go in church? Anybody inspire you to do this at earlier age?
Yes. You find that when I was in college, let's say about 12 or 13 years old, I felt a call. I think we had some visitors at the school. I went to St. Stephen's College. We had some visitors who were Franciscans, and some of them were women. And I had felt this call, and I felt that, okay, that I wanted to live a life in service to God. So then we had other Franciscans here, the Brother Desmond, and they helped along and all of that. But generally, it's because I had this call from very young. And I just wanted to live a life in service for God. Right?
That makes it start. Okay. And how has this pandemic of the coronavirus affected you personally?
Well, for one thing, you find that that I had to stay home a lot.
Yeah.
And that really was not in my scheme of things at all. I am a person that I'm always up and out, Yeah. So staying home was a big thing. Right? I have to work from home and all of that. But being home, you find that you got a lot of other skills because I sharp my computer skills. Then you learn to use Zoom and Microsoft Teams and all of that. Most meetings virtual. So it's a different type of life. So it's just a change.
And you did some form of like exercise and stuff because I remember some reverends said they get chance to exercise. Were you able to do something like that?
Well, I wouldn't, you see, okay, we're talking now, eh?
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you yes. I tried a little thing, but it didn't work out. And I'm probably not trying it again. But, you know, that's the one thing that didn't come in the exercising.
Oh. But you should try it sometime in the future.
Yeah, somebody tried to get me into it. Another friend sent me a link and told me, well, you know, you're gonna get some exercises during the morning and stuff, and you know, that was that.
Do you have like a favorite Bible verse?
Well, yes. I kind of skip out what happened, you know, when I was small too, because at school, you know, we used to have all these little student Christian movements and all sorts of things, you know. But this verse spoke to me from that time, Isaiah 53:6. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned everyone to his own way. The Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. That has always spoken to me, right? And up to now, it's something that I just keep before me all the time because it is so easy to go astray. All of us do that. We know that verse. We say it all the time. It comes through like Lenten mission services, all sorts of things. And yet still, we go astray.
So do you have a favorite Bible hymn?
Yes, well, coupled with that, I had liked Dear Lord and Father of Mankind. That is forgive our foolish ways. I had liked that because that coupled with the Bible verse, I see those are the things that spoke to me, you know. Yeah. And then as a more mature person now, I like through all the changing scenes of life, in trouble and in joy, the praises of my God shall still my heart and tongue employ. I must confess that I used to class that as a funeral hymn. Yeah. But when I was 50 years old, right? So I'll let you know when I was 50 years old, that came to me because I think I passed through everything, eh? You know, I mean, life takes so many different twists and turns and stuff. And I don't know what I didn't pass through again, but I'm saying that through all the things that happened to me, my praises of God have always been there. I've never let go God. I've never let go the church. And I say, well, you know, that's something that I, you know. Yeah. So that hymn through all the changing scenes of life is now my favorite.
Now, one of the things as you would see in the past videos, I like to let people sing a verse.
Behave yourself.
It's a tradition from deacon, archdeacon, youths. I just like that, you know, we all like to, we always think we can't sing, but you know, as long as I have voice. Yeah.
Okay. Through all the changing scenes of life, in trouble and in joy, the praises of my God shall still my heart and tongue employ. Now my voice does not like company.
I know, but you're doing better than me. That's good.
Thank you.
Do you have a favorite Bible story?
You know, not really. I particularly like the parables because, you know, you get such lessons from those, right? Like Jesus calming the storm. And you know, well, Jesus will calm every storm in your life because he was asleep in the boat and the disciples were there and the storm came up and they were all scared and all that. And eventually they woke him up. He was asleep. Yeah. And they woke him up and say, well, Master, you know, you don't care if we perish. And he says, you know, he calms the storm and he says, well, you know, why, ask him why they're afraid. Yeah. Yeah, because he's there. So why are we afraid when things happen to us? Yeah, because true. Jesus is the only time with us. And we say, as popular saying, we said, well, this too shall pass.
Yeah. The favorite hobby? or sport?
Oh, well, I know those hobbies change through the years, right?
Yeah.
In my younger years, most of my life until I was into music, I had played the piano.
Yeah.
I played hymns a lot, and stuff. But now I mostly do like craft things, right? The piano went down. That is what happened. So it kind of stopped that for a while. But mostly I do like craft. I do sewing, I do drapery. I even made furniture and all of that, so a number of things. And then I do a lot of online stuff. If something could be made, I will make it.
Yeah.
Have no fear. That did a lot of, I'm spending a lot of time online now because communication is online. Looking at a lot of reading still, looking at documentaries, a lot of things about ancient history, ancient religions, all of that. All of those things are interesting.
And is there something in your bucket list that you would like us to know that you always wanted to do?
Yes, I still have something to do. I did a few of them because I went to Jerusalem.
Yeah.
But I have something that I really want to do. I want to be abroad, like over to the States or to England or something. All the seasons change and I want a full year. Right? Now I've been to places and I've seen all the seasons, but you didn't stay fully and your experience, it changes in all the seasons. I haven't done that.
Yeah.
Because of course you work, you can't go out for a full year, so I want to go out for a full year.
Well,
So I'm still going to do that. I don't know when, but I'm still going to do that.
yes.
The coronavirus thing is a little thing, but I will still do that.
Yeah. In light to that, is there something you would like to tell the country today, especially in light of the COVID-19 pandemic?
Yeah, get vaccinated.
Mhm.
Right? People come up with all sorts of excuses why they shouldn't get vaccinated. It's my body and all of that, but it's not just for you, it's for others. Because when you don't get vaccinated, then you put other people in jeopardy. And the second thing is that appreciate your loved ones. Here today, gone tomorrow. Right? So I think that taught us a good lesson.
Yeah.
It's COVID.
And what would you like to see in your church, the Anglican community, or in this country today?
Oh, well, mainly in the church,
Yeah.
because I would like to see people, I'm saying it, pay less attention to gossip, right? We spend too much time in gossiping, and that is eating away all the good work that the church has done and is still doing. So I'm saying gossip is an attempt to destroy people. There was a saying that I learned in primary school, right?
Yeah.
Or at least this is the gist of it. Who steals my purse steals trash. But he who robs me of my good name robs me of that which not enriches him, but makes me poor indeed.
Oh.
Right? So I always remember, I don't think it's a complete thing, but that's part of it.
And what is the thing you are most proud of?
Well, that is easy. My two children, Marison and Siobhan, I think you knew Siobhan.
Yes.
Right? And I have a granddaughter, Ariana.
Congratulations.
She's 2 now. Yes, yes. Those are my treasures.
Yeah.
Those are my treasures. Yeah.
That's very good. And what does a perfect day look like?
Well, for me, it starts with worship, of course. And they spend the day with friends and family, visit the beach and so, just relaxing, good company. That's it.
Yeah. All right. Well, in
Yeah.
conclusion, we all look forward for your continuous support and fellowship as an Anglican. Keep up the good work. Thank you and God bless. And if is there anything else you would like to say to the listening or watching viewers?
Yeah, one of the things that kind of kept me on track was my association with what we call the Third Order Society of St. Francis. It is a religious order within the Anglican Communion, and it's open to men and women, clergy and lay. And it really, it is a religious order, so you live a rule of life, and it really keeps you on point, right? So, and I think that is one of the main reasons why I have stayed, I've committed to the church, because of that commitment I made, that extra commitment I made to God. right? So,
Well, thank you very much.
and thank you very much for your interview, Selvyn. I am really proud of you. I knew you as a little boy,
Yeah,
right? Going to
from,
school.
from Methodist.
So I am really proud of what you became.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Again, you keep up the good work. I may God bless you now and forevermore.
Thank you.
And I would like to thank everyone for viewing this podcast. And remember to follow us on the Anglican Outlook on Facebook and on the YouTube channel. So everyone have a blessed day and week, and God bless. Thank you.